Everywhere you look, there are for sale signs that never come down. Homes sitting empty. Streets that once echoed with dreams now feel still, waiting. California, the land that once symbolized freedom, is holding its breath. The ghost of 2008 flickers in the background, and the question on everyone's lips is the same. Is this the crash all over again? But what if this isn't a crash at all? What if it's something quieter, something more dangerous? Because this time, it's not greed tearing the market apart. It's the slow collapse of belief. The belief that owning a home in California means you've made it. The belief that hard work guarantees stability. The belief that the American dream still belongs to everyone. California, a place where sunshine met ambition, where a house with a yard wasn't just shelter, it was identity. But in 2025, that dream feels like a memory. Home sales are at record lows. Inventory is climbing faster than anywhere else in America. And yet, prices aren't falling. The market isn't breaking, it's suffocating. Slowly. To understand what's happening, we need to go back. Because California has seen this movie before. In the mid-2000s, it was chaos. Banks handing out loans like candy. Subprime mortgages, zero down payments, and homes bought on hope instead of logic. Then, overnight, the dream turned into foreclosure signs and empty driveways. But this isn't 2008. Not this time. Because the problem now isn't reckless lending. It's brutal math. Lending standards today are tight. Most homeowners are stable, financially secure. But that doesn't matter when the median home in California costs 8 times what a household earns in a year. The problem isn't the banks anymore. People doing everything right can't keep up. Nurses, engineers, teachers, the backbone of California, are being priced out of the place they keep alive. Because for every person locked out of the market, there's someone redefining what home really means. People leaving cities for smaller towns, building tiny homes, sharing spaces, creating community in places that don't appear on Zillow. Some call it giving up, others call it rebirth. This isn't the death of the American dream. It's its evolution, a quiet rebellion against a system that made survival feel like luxury. So no, California isn't crashing. It's correcting. A correction born from imbalance, where prices climbed higher than hope could reach. And maybe this correction is necessary. Maybe this is how the dream resets. Because owning a home should never cost you your peace. And maybe it's time to realize that home isn't a number on a mortgage paper. It's the space where you can breathe. The real question isn't whether the market will crash. It's whether we'll learn before it does. History doesn't just repeat, it rhymes. 2008 was about greed. 2025 is about awakening. An awakening to what truly matters. Not square footage, not a zip code, but the simple human right to belong. So as California stands at the edge of correction, remember this. Sometimes the dream has to break before it becomes real again. Sometimes a correction isn't the end. It's a chance to rebuild something better, fairer, and more human than ever before.